everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly reads for May 2020, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely Leos. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you. The monthly reads, I tend to do some premeditative on cards that I pull out, which enables me then to do some poetry, which I like to read at the end of my readings, and then I like to pull out a charm as well, just to tie up the readings. But this month I felt drawn back to the fairy elements. Okay, so I have got the little fairy backdrop, a different one this time, and it's the pear blossom fairy, because I just like the blossom because we're going into spring and everything else. Okay, so without further ado then, the first card that I pulled out for you, Leo, was the Oath Fairy. Okay, and it's promise, pledge and contract. And when I was sort of sitting in my little solitary space, okay, when I was meditating, I felt as though it was saying you need to swear an oath to yourself. Okay, this is what the energy I was feeling, because it came out with inspiration. Okay, the flower, the fairy of inspiration. It says, be prepared, as soon you'll receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So I was just feeling here that in the fairy elements of it all, okay, because following with the other fairy cards, because I've got the three fairy cards at the start of this reading, it was her special place, find your own safe space inside and out. Okay, and the energies that I was feeling with the Oath Fairy, as I was saying, it's about sort of swearing an oath to yourself. Okay, and in a metaphorical sense, like getting married to your own soul. Okay, reconnecting with yourself. I do feel that some of you, okay, as we go into May 2020, are just feeling that there's all this energy inside you that you just want to release. And I do want to say creativity as well, the creativity energy within you. So going into May 2020, you are going to be taking on a lot more of the things that you've wanted to do in the past, okay, that you haven't been able to have the time to do them, but now you've got time on your hands, because obviously the situation, what the world is in at the moment, it's allowing us as people to have the time that we've not had before, to literally tap in to the true potential, our true gifts that we can start to manifest. Okay, and so this is about reflection for you, Leo. Okay, it's about sitting there and thinking, and I want to say, sit there and breathe, because as I said in the past, you haven't really had the time to do things for you. So going into May 2020, this is to sort of swear an allegiance to you, and that's why the Oath Fairy is coming out. Okay, a promise, a pledge and a contract, to say to yourself, right, this is not just a blip. I'm not just doing this to pass the time because we can't go anywhere, we can't do anything, we're grounded. So, you know, I'm just going to be doing this to pass the time. Okay, so you're thinking, oh, I'll get creative, I'll do a little bit of this, I'll do some more reading. Okay, and then once the band's gone, then you'll just go back to your old self, where you're running ragged, you haven't got any time for yourself, you're doing too many things for others, you're looking after kids, you're keeping 2 jobs down, that kind of an energy scenario. Okay, so this is why the Oath Fairy has come out for you in May 2020 to say, no, you have got to promise yourself, make a pledge to yourself, draw a internal contract with your own internal soul. This is why the marriage to the soul, this is what I felt, to say it's not just for a couple of months, okay, while we get through this difficult situation. It's to say this is something you've got to run with, this is something that you've got to go with. The inspiration fairy is coming around you to give you the time to say, you have got a gift there, you can create this craft, you can upcycle, you can make something, and you can earn money by selling it on a social platform. Okay, because if you put pictures up of something that you create and people go, wow, I like that, can you make me one? You've got a customer, and then it knocks on, it snowballs, and then by the time you've known it, you've got yourself a little cottage industry. And this is what I feel her special place, Faery, is coming out to say: find your own safe space, inside and out, okay? And that's within your own environment, okay? So then the next card that came out for you, Leo, was Ace of Cups. And I looked at this card and I thought, this card is saying it all. You've got your whole world you can create within your own hands. Whoever I'm picking up with here, it's saying you have got a gift, okay? You have got a talent, you have got creativity, you've got healing even. You could have the ability to heal and send prayer or healing thoughts to somebody. But your strength, your money, okay, it's a message to say it's all within your own hands. It's all within yourself. And this is why I smiled when I pulled out the Oath Fairy to say, Leo, please, please take the message on here. Promise yourself, take the pledge and draw a contract with your soul saying, I'm going to listen, okay? I'm going to follow my gut feeling, okay? I might have to outlay a little bit more to start with, but just know that you will get the return on this big time. You will get the return on this big time. So we had the Seven of Air, and this is where I had the little phrase of birds of a feather flock together, and it was like saying you could get a collective amount of people, or a couple of people, or even just you and somebody else who are on the same wavelength and thinking, you know what, we've got something here, we can run with this. And by communicating at the moment on a social platform, gleaning in like-minded people, you can get something going here. And this is what I was feeling with my lovely Leos. So I'm just going to shuffle a few more cards for you, okay, just to see what else we've got coming on around you. But it was a really positive read, Leo, for you, okay? I just felt it was a really positive read, and I do feel that the Oath Fairy did come through for some of you as well to say you need to slow down and take this time. You know, it's like a slap in the face, really, to say, like, listen to your body as well. Listen to your body, and take the time to heal you, for some of you as well, okay? So I'm working on energies this month because obviously we're not doing the normal things that we do, are we, at the moment? You know, we can't just get in the car and drive and visit friends and family. So we are sort of, our energies are constrained and constricted. So I was working on the energy vibe for May 2020 with all what's going on. So let's just have a look what else we've got coming out for you, Leo, okay? So I've got two here, so I'm going to go with the two guys, okay? So we've got 10 of water, okay? Now look at how happy the smile is here on the Buddha. A 10 is a completion, okay? And it's abundance, flow. Let your creativity flow. If this couldn't be more of a message for you, Leo, okay? And it will bring you happiness. It will put that smile on your face, because why you've been given this time, okay, because we've all been given this, and I call it precious time, even though it is hard going, okay, with everything, it's allowing us to realise, hang on a minute, the world's slowing down. The world has slowed down. It's you know, it's so much that we can literally take time out, okay. I see it as a positive in all the negativity that's going on, and everything else, and all sadness. There's always an opposite end, okay, and it's sort of a lifeline for some of us, to allow us to have that time and even change direction. It does make people think, you know what, I don't want to be doing that 9 till 5 job now. I've been having the time and I've found my gift. And this is what I feel the realisation for some Leos going into May 2020. So then we have the Ace of Water. And again, it's a message, Leo. You're holding your own pearl, okay? Your own pearls of wisdom. if that couldn't have been another message that's come out to clarify here, to say, you know, that you are carrying all the gifts that you've got within you to sustain you, okay, and bring an income in and make you as happy as this little Buddha man here, okay. So this is a lovely message. I've only started my main messages today. I've just done Aquarius and now I'm just doing you, Leo, but I'll just feel, and I was talking to a friend on the phone yesterday, and I was saying, you know, with everything that's going on, but I've sort of had this feeling of a shift myself, and I've got this like buzzing energy feeling that's going on around me personally, okay, even though everything is so, you know, we're so constricted at the moment, but I just felt this shift. So guys, if you have felt it yourself with everything that's going on, and any comments or feedback, I would be, you know, it'd be lovely to read. So what I'm going to do now is go over to my Terri Foss Moon Goddess Affirmation and just have a look at what I call these my witchy cards. Okay, I love these cards. Just have a look at the little messages for Leo. So let's have a look then, Leo. And I'm going to go with that one there. I embrace change as the wheel turns. Okay, and we've got a new moon, and again, oh man, I absolutely love doing my readings. I really, really do, because the owl is a symbol of knowledge. Okay, you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you are a wise person. We have a new moon here, okay, a new phase that is going to be coming in. Embrace the change. Yeah, it's not all good at the moment, what's going on, but as the wheel turns, okay, as the wheel turns, my lovelies, you are adapting and you are growing as a person, and you are realizing that you have got gifts, talents to earn money, okay, not to be going out there doing that 9 to 5 job that, you know, makes your heart drop every morning when you do go out the door in normal circumstances. Please, please take the messages of the fairies on board this month for May 2020, okay, and rethink your situation, okay. It's down to you at the end of the day. I am just the messenger, so this is what I feel for my lovely Leos. So I am now going to read you my little bit of poetry that I did for you, okay, and I've got my little journals as I bought last month for those who are new this month, just to keep all the poetry in there that I come out with. And yours was quite a long poem this time, Leo, but it says, time to swear an oath, draw up a contract with yourself, a marriage to your own soul, which will give you a wealth of knowledge and inspiration to ignite within your heart. It's about protecting your true self, for in the past you've fallen apart. Time to find your own special place so that you can begin to grow. Build a safe haven around you, let the creativity flow. You can shape the future within your hands, make money from what you create. Have faith in what you can achieve, for it's never too late. To educate yourself, attach new strings to your bow. Birds of a feather flock together, let the communication flow. An anniversary from someone in spirit is around the month of May. They draw close to you in order for them to say they are proud of what you've been trying to achieve. So chin up and carry on. Upcycle, create is the way to go. Earn money through a job that's fun. So, as I said, as well, when I was sitting doing my meditative poetry, I felt that there's an anniversary for some of my Leos around the month of May, okay, and that person is going to be drawing close into you, and if they want to say to you they are proud, okay, they know that you've been struggling, they know that you've been crying, you know, or been in despair behind closed doors and hid those feelings away from your nearest and dearest. But they are saying to you, you've got the knowledge, okay? You've got the pearls of wisdom here. You can turn this around at this time, okay? It's like a magic portal, a little magic portal for my Leos, okay, to get this message across. So I'm just going to finish this read off now with one of my charms, and we'll have a dig round and see what comes out for you, Leo. Okay, oh well. And we have the horseshoe, okay? We have the horseshoe here. Good luck, okay? So it's just saying here, you make your own luck in this world, okay? And that is why the horseshoe, it's saying it's a lucky, May is a lucky month for my Leos, okay? To take on board from this message of what's come across here. I also feel as well, because I just want to touch briefly on these cards for some of you on the romantic stance here, that I do feel if it was on a romantic, then it is saying there is somebody you're going to connect with. I feel a connection here, okay, because there's the cycle, the new moon cycle here. I do feel is a new phase on a romantic, but I do feel that it's a communication through knowledge. So I do feel that you may sort of be talking to somebody on a social platform at the moment, where you're communicating with somebody who's quite knowledgeable, that puts you in that frame of being in awe of them, I want to say, for some of you, okay? They hold the pearls of wisdom, that what attracts you, and they make you laugh, okay, as well. They make you laugh and bring laughter into your world that you haven't sort of had, some of you Leos, for quite some time. So I do feel, I just wanted to bring that in on the reading, because I know some of you do like to have some of the you know, romantic elements on there. And these people, this person who you're going to cross paths with or communicate with, okay, it'll trigger your inspiration as well, because they're so knowledgeable and you're in awe of them and wanting to, you're like thirsty for their knowledge about something, okay? Then I do feel that when it's got contract here with the oath, I do feel that this is a contract that is going to be made here to start with on a friendship link, okay? Because this person is going to, you're in awe of them to gain this knowledge, but they're going to bring laughter back into your world, okay? And I do feel that this will branch out, this relationship, when things get back onto a normal, you know, a normal stance. So it's saying here, just hold that connection within your embrace at this moment in time, okay? Because that is, it's going to manifest. Whoever you are connecting with at the moment, some of you, it's not going to resonate with all of you on the romantic, but it's just saying here that hold on to that connection, because I do feel it's going to bring you into a wider arena, okay? You'll make more connections with this person. As I say, it could just be you know, start off as a friendship link, but I do feel, because here with the Ace of Cups, it's going to be, you know, it's something that's going to be shaped in the future. So I just wanted to add that little love element onto the reading as well. So my lovely Leos, I hope that you have a good May 2020. Stay safe, everybody, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then. Bye. As I hit the finish button on your reading, it was as though the fairies were shouting out to me, whoa, hang on a minute, you're missing a message, a key message, okay? And I just want to concentrate on the starter card that we had for you, and the message that I want to give to somebody out there, and it's important. If we look at the Oath Fairy, okay, she's dressed as though she's in a wedding dress, okay? And I do feel that there was a message that I needed to give out there to some of you, not all of you obviously, where I feel some of you may be renewing your vows, okay, later on in the year. I also feel that there was some news around a wedding that was going to take place, okay, but I feel somebody had cold feet, okay, and the arrangements were sort of going ahead, and it was to say that the Oath Fairy wanted to say that, you know, take this as a positive, not a negative, okay? You may be devastated to the fact that you've either let somebody down or vice versa, but rather it to be finished and the truth come out now, okay, than to go through with the actual ceremony and then find out sort of 2 months or 3 months down the line that you made a massive mistake. So there was just a couple of messages that I wanted to add on. as I say, as soon as I hit the finish button on yours, it was like she was screaming out to me saying, no, no, I've got an extra message to add on. So I just wanted to add that on for you, my lovely Leos. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye then.